Ever reached for a pill just to guarantee a good night's sleep? I mean, millions of us have. But what if that quick fix for tonight comes with a really high price for your future? We're about to uncover a pretty shocking link between some of the most common sleep aids and your long-term brain health. Okay, let's get into it.
Wow. So this quote is from a neurologist, and it just gets right to the point, doesn't it? A coma. That's a powerful and frankly pretty alarming choice of words. It really makes you think that the sleep we believe we're getting from a pill, well, it isn't sleep at all. So what on earth is actually happening inside our heads?
And that leads us right to what some experts are calling the sleep coma deception. See, it feels like sleep, you're unconscious, but what's going on in your brain is completely different. It's not about rest and rejuvenation, it's really just chemically induced unconsciousness. Let's break down why that difference is so important.
Right, so sedation isn't sleep, and that's not just semantics. When you're sedated, your brain is, for all intents and purposes, switched off. It's not cycling through those natural, restorative stages of sleep that are absolutely vital for cleaning house and locking in memories. You're just out.
So which pills are we actually talking about here? Well, the research points to a few specific types. You've got the heavy hitters like benzodiazepines and Ambien. But, and this is the part that might surprise you, it also includes really common over-the-counter PM medications. You know, the ones with diphenhydramine, which is the active ingredient in things like Benadryl. That stuff basically blocks a key chemical messenger in your brain, forcing you into that sedated state we just talked about.
Okay, so how does this sedation actually cause real harm? Well, this is where we get into the biology, and the best way to think about it is like this. It's like having a blocked drain in your brain.
See, every single night, your brain is supposed to run this amazing self-cleaning cycle. It's like a dishwasher for your mind. When you finally hit that deep, natural sleep, your brain cells actually shrink a little. This opens up space for a special cleansing fluid to rush in and wash away all the gunk, all the toxic proteins that built up while you were awake.
And here's the crucial point. Because these pills don't give you real sleep, you never actually get to that deep sleep stage. That means your brain's dishwasher never even starts its cycle. The whole cleaning process is just shut down, night after night after night.
So what is all this toxic gunk that isn't getting washed away?
Well, you've probably heard of them. They're the infamous amyloid plaques. Just picture these sticky clumps of protein waste. Over time, as they build up, they start clogging up all the important pathways in your brain. This buildup isn't just a theory. It is directly linked to the development of Alzheimer's disease. It's the literal physical evidence of the disease.
So this toxic buildup isn't just some abstract problem. Researchers have actually put a number on the risk, and it boils down to one pretty terrifying concrete number. 50%. Just let that sink in for a second. That's right. According to the studies, people who regularly use these common sleep aids have a 50% higher risk of developing dementia compared to people who don't. This isn't a tiny statistical blip. It's a massive, significant link.
And this chart just makes it crystal clear, doesn't it? On the left, you've got the baseline risk for non-users. And then on the right, just look at that jump for people using sleep aids. It's a really stark visual of the choice and the potential consequence.
Okay, that was a lot of bad news, I know. But the whole point of this isn't to scare you, it's to empower you. So how can we get that amazing, restful night we all need, but do it safely?
It really comes down to this fundamental choice. You've got one path, the risky chemical route that just knocks your brain out, and then you have another, safer path that's all about working with your body's natural sleep processes, not fighting against them.
So what does this safer path actually look like? Well, here are a few pretty fascinating science-backed ideas. First, there's something called the military sleep method. It's a relaxation technique where you focus on relaxing every single muscle from your face down to your toes, designed to get you to sleep in under 2 minutes. Then there are simple things you can eat. For example, eating 2 kiwis or just a handful of pistachios about an hour before bed. I know it sounds a little weird, but both are packed with natural sources of serotonin and melatonin, the exact hormones your body uses to regulate sleep and help you drift off naturally.
And all of this brings us back to one final thought. We started this whole conversation admitting how desperate we sometimes are for a good night's sleep. But knowing what we know now about the brain's cleaning cycle and these long-term risks, we have to ask ourselves a totally different question. Is one night of chemically induced unconsciousness really worth risking the future health of your own mind? What is one night's rest really worth?